Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Armor Girls Project, or AGP. We have Kongo Kaini. Now this is from the Content Collection, or Kankuli. Really cool, and she is one of those very energetic character in the anime, and which coincides with her Battleship, which is one of the fastest or quickest. There you go. And on the side here of the box, I think her name coincides with the Mount Kongo, which is, I think, translated to impenetrable. Hence why we have this armor option here, where you can put the sides of the ships or the hull and have that, which is a really cool feature. And of course, it's actually one of the battleships that was made in England, and we have some tea set there. Nice. And we'll take a look on that as we later on in this review. So again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby, and it's one of those that are in the web store. I usually pre-order a lot of like a special order in terms of exclusives or just certain ones that it's not mainstream. But this one is there, and I'll provide the link down below if you are interested. Retails about $85, which is kind of like your mid range for AGP. You know, other than this, you have the Yamato class, which is a little over 100. So there we go. And also in this review, I'm gonna go review this one. Might as well. Effect Wave set by Bandai, which I'm really happy they did, because this is a really nice effect which can go with a lot of other figures, not just Kankuli, but just a lot. And there's a blue version. There's also the white version, or just the white one. But maybe I'll save that one for another review. So this is really nice, and we'll check it out. And that's it for the view of the box. Let's take a look inside. And here we go. We got Kongo here. She looks amazing. I like this. And she looks like one of those priestess. Really cool in terms of design. Paint up and quality, it's not 100%. Probably there's a few things that I've noticed on her legs here. There's a little bit of paint mess up right there. I know this is trying to be nitpicky on this one. But overall, in terms of paint app, the lines here, or the dotted one, or yeah, those lines there, the ribbon here, the hair mold, it looks great. I don't really see much problems. Yep. And the way they package this, where there's a lot of plastics, especially for the sleeves here, just to protect the paint from going over. So yeah, overall, I really like this. I'm still not too fond of the shoulder design of having this huge ball joint there. It just doesn't look good. And there's like kind of like a hollow part there. I kind of wish they've fixed that in the future. I don't know if they will. I mean, they already have Kongo here, and they used that design for a lot of AGP, but maybe in the future, hopefully they change it out. It doesn't look good. Other than that, yeah, it's looking great. Articulation wise, we have the neck here, and she can move side to side, although the hairs could get in the way. And I think my neck joint is a little too stiff. Yeah, what's up with that? There we go. There. She can look down. Not so much looking up because of how the hair is over here. There are jointed on the back side. Yep. So only this lower part here. This one seems to be fixed. And this buns here, chocolate. They look like chocolate. You can pop this out here, and which removes the top of the front part of the hair, in which we can swap this. So here's one of the faces where she's just smiling. Let's take that out. You have another one where I think looks like she got hurt or something. And let's see, we got a couple more. And we have one that just smile. I'm just gonna put it here. And there's another one, and the difference is the eyebrows. And I think this one, she's more determined, or she's shouting. This one, she's just happy. Let's go with the happy one. Yep. There we go. Let's put this back on. Connect the buns on the side. There we go. And that's not going in for some weird reason. There we go. Right, so moving on, we have the shoulder here, which again, not too fond of how that joint looks, but for the most part, we can do a lot of things. Then you have this side here. This is quite long and big, and unfortunately, I kind of wish you can move this sleeve independent from the actual arm, but you may have to move this around because obviously gravity should be always down. But then you have the wrist joint here. Elbow bend is not too bad. You have this little ribbon here. Just gotta be careful on that one. You also have this flexible golden ribbon on the here. You don't really see much. Well, you got all this contraption here. This sash that goes down. Actually, there was a plastic that goes on her legs, and I was trying to pop that out. And as I pull this, mind you, I'm gonna pop the waist joint. Actually, the torso just popped out. There's another joint underneath, and if you're wondering, she is wearing panties. There we go. And on the back side. But there is another joint on the waist, and you have to actually hold it from here, and you can pop this out. And you may have to do that to remove that plastic. Otherwise, you can just peel it off. But breaking it away could be a little troublesome. Then you get this part of her dress on the back side here. Really flexible. It's nice. You got this skirt, flexible also. There we go. For the legs. And it's kind of limited, but she can raise her knee like so. Then you have the ankle ones, and you have the heels, the golden heels. Just kind of interesting design. Huh. And there we go. That's it for Kongo's articulation for the most part. Now let's go over the variety of hands. Alright, so there's quite a bit. And for the most part, there are pairs, unless I said otherwise. So we have the closed fist. We have an open hand right here. You get a pair. Just the other one. You have this one. This is just, I guess, a relaxed hand. Could be used to support something else as well. And same one here, another hand gesture. Then you have the pair to hold pretty much a sword or something, the holding hands. And this is the different one. On the right side you have this, and it feels like, yeah, I'm not too sure why with that gesture. It could be something with the T. And actually this might be it right there. So let's see here. For the T, you have this tea saucer, which I believe is used with this. Nope, that's not it. Oh, it's this one here on the left. There we go. And you have the tea, and it's red. Is it Thai tea? Maybe. Now let's see how I'm gonna be able to hold this. Is that it? Might have to look in the instructions. Hold on. Alright, I actually made a mistake. The teacup goes on her left and the saucer goes on her right. Now the problem with the saucer, it does not want to stay here. It's gonna be, yeah, all over the place. I usually just use a blue tack, put it in there somehow. There we go. It's gonna hide it inside. And problem fixed. There we go. And we have a teacup on here. Swapping the hands is quite troublesome on this one. The ball joint is, yeah, a big problem. But once you get that swapped, there we go. Which is not too bad. I'm gonna show a little bit of a T there, and get it right under. And there we go. Quite nice. I'll probably keep her on this position. Seems like she's really hyperactive because she's drinking a lot of tea. Yep. Next part of the review is the ship. So this is actually quite nice because it's different. I am so used with the Yamato ship and quite glad that we got something different. So this one has quite a bit of this turrets here, which is cool looking, and each of them is individually articulated too, which is good. You also have these little ones here on the side and also on the outside, which is really awesome. These little ones here you can move as well. Yep. And I think that's about it. I mean, the smokestack here, nothing. The mast, is that what it, or the sail is not much there. Although I'm not really sure there's a sail there, but probably where the antenna is. This part here, this joint, mine was loose, but now it's holding. I add a little bit of clear coat nail polish and let it dry in that joint right there. But yeah, it's holding now. Otherwise, it will droop down like the other. I think I had that issue with Musashi or was Yamato. I can't remember. But there is a locking mechanism here, a peg that goes here. I'm just gonna shift this around. There we go, and that holds in place. Now you got quite a bit of joint system here, which you can move the ship in a variety of position, which is really cool. Otherwise, you can pop this out. There we go. You can really extend it outward if you want to. And something popped out. What was that? Ooh, that's interesting. Ah, that's where they're hiding the screws. There we go. That's really cool. And let's see what else we got here. We got some articulation on this side of the hull. You got this circular part here, which rotates on this. And actually this one goes up. There's a connection there, or a point of articulation there. A swivel there, and another hinge, and a straight peg. So that's really cool. And let's try to do that combination thing that we saw on the box. Okay, just align this together. Get that turret out of the way. And there are tabs there, which just connects. And there we go. You have your shield. That's really cool. I like that. Now let's put this together with Kongo and let's see how that works. Actually, let me just reposition this back. There we go. Alright, to attach this to Kongo, we need to put this kind of like the waist connection. And it does have individual turrets as well. You have your hip guns over here, and that should just goes over. And I just pop off the T. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oops, I almost broke that. No. A lot of fragile intricate details here. And there we go. Not too bad. I'll probably peg this in. If I can peg it in. There we go. So yeah, this is really nice. There's just plenty of room even if you have that connected. There we go. I get her resituated. And for the base, there's a connection here. And you have your typical AGP base here. So there's a ratcheting joint here. There are a bunch of screws here that you can loosen to help you. And let me just connect this, slide this down. Now there's also two stands that are meant to connect here and hold the side of the ship. Since she's not Yamato, and even with Yamato, I don't really need to use that one. But there is that. Or otherwise, you want to just have Kongo without her armaments. Yeah, so. And where's that tea? Oh, it's under the piece. Tea time. Should be just coffee. I actually like coffee more. Well, actually, I like iced coffee. And there we go. This looks really cool. And also, let's see if I can. Let's see here. Get the shield on here. Might be a little tricky. Might have to open up that. Well, we kind of can, but it's gonna be a close, especially with all this. I'm just gonna try to get this thing. There we go. Well, you kind of can with her in there, but it is a bit tight. But yeah, really cool. I like that gimmick with that shield on. And obviously, that's probably best when you have the joints here spread out like this. There we go. That's probably a little bit better for Kongo. And I got that blue tack everywhere. Nope. Ah. Closing this could be a problem. There we go. But you kind of get the idea. And let me swap that out and let me just change it. Alright, just change the pose here and probably keep it on like this. It's a lot easier than the T set. Yeah, it doesn't quite work out for me. Maybe on certain times I'll use it, but not for display. You don't want to lose those. Alright, now moving on, we have the effects set for the wave. And this is the first part. You get a pair of them. Really nice color choice, as well as the white parts here, kind of like the foam. You see the ocean. Really nice. So you have two of them, one on each side, and basically this is the front part, as if you're breaking the surface of the water. And we'll just put it here in effect. Here we go. The next set is this one, and this one will work well for the feet. And we can put this on here, like so. And let me see if I can demonstrate one here. What's a good figure we have? Try to. Let's just use Mega Man. So if we have Mega Man here, if he's in the water, there we go. Well, probably not this one. But the next pair is this, which is more effect parts. And again, you have one for each side. And this is cool. It's like trailing. And basically, if you were to cut one side, you need to have something like on the inside part. Yep, there we go. So more effect parts. This is really cool. I really like this. Yep. And again, it comes also with the wider version. And I think that might work with, well, depending on the water. On a nice bright sunny day, you can probably use this one. But for something like gloomy, that might work. Or when it's raining, or you can just pretend it's snow. So yeah, really cool effect parts. And let me get this out of the way. Get back to Kongo. Yeah, this is a really nice figure. I highly recommend getting it. And again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I'll provide the link down below. I believe they also have the wave effects set still. And I have to see if they have it listed in the web store. Otherwise, you can always inquire about it. Yeah, really cool. Again, the highlights of this figure. Overall, it looks great in terms of details. It's different since I think we're just getting used to seeing Yamato design or the Battleship too much. Although there are 4 sisters for Kongo, so we're gonna see a lot more of that. But yeah, but nonetheless, it's really great. I highly recommend getting Kongo. She's really nice. I think that's about it for this review. Otherwise, if you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching.